Javier, congratulations on the
Thank
film,
you.
sir.
Thank you.
Always a fan of your work, always a fan of Darren's work, and to see you two team up on this is especially exciting. Give me a sense, first of all, what do you think an audience should know going into this film? How much should they know? Where do you stand on that?
I think Darren did a great job about hiding a lot of information for the people that, like yourself, first saw the movie, either in the festivals or on the screening, the press screenings, and that's why it had the effect it had, because like they didn't know what to expect.
He has pictures of you in his luggage.
What were you doing in their luggage?
And I wish the audience, in this world where we know everything immediately from all over the world, hold that anxiety and trust in the fact that it's a movie to go there and sit down and have the experience of going through the journey.
Well, maybe it's enough to know it's Darren, it's
right.
Jennifer, it's you,
yeah.
and you know with the Darren Aronofsky film, it will be something very unique.
Exactly.
Is this a film that, well, first of all, if I'm buying my ticket at a movie theater, it's got punctuation in the title. It's got an exclamation point at the end. How would one order a ticket to Mother? You go up to the box office.
Can I go and see Mother?
That's what I thought, right?
Which in Spanish is "Hi madre, hi madre,"
It's an
which is even
aggressive
funnier.
way.
It's even funnier. "Hi madre" is like what you say when something is going wrong, or
Oh,
something
really?
is going very right. Actually, "Hi madre."
Well, something is going wrong in this film. A lot of things are going
Exactly.
wrong. Jennifer's performance in this is remarkable. She's really put through a lot, to say the least. In your experience watching her go through all this on set, was there anything that she was reluctant to do, that she seemed wary of, or?
No limits. I mean, she is fearless, and she's so committed and so professional. She's oh my God, I don't have any 1 inch of a bad experience or bad memory or bad recall of anything being with her. Just the opposite. How great an amazing actress she is, how talented, how committed, how funny, how easy to work with, and how enjoyable it is to be near her, because she really puts the pressure off, like on herself and on others, which is good, because when you're working with someone that is so talented, you feel pressure.
Yeah.
You feel like, I want to match it. I want to match what I'm seeing. And she makes you feel comfortable, and you know.
Did you pay a visit to the Kardashian tent?
I've been asked that question. I guess she talked about that.
Yeah.
She told me once about the Kardashians. Now I know more who they are, but at the time I didn't know who they were.
She didn't try to.
And she was laughing at me so hard, because you don't know who the Kardashians are. Like, she was talking to me about Einstein. I said, no, I don't know who those people are. Who are they?
It's definitely not Einstein.
What's their planet? Where are they coming from? What do they want? Where is the spaceship?
Right. Are you excited by the fact that even in the early audiences that have seen this, there's an interpretation that is Darren's intended interpretation, but there are other interpretations of the film. Do you think that's the mark of a good film?
I think it's very open wide to any interpretation and any, not only intellectual, but emotional reaction to what they see. And I think it's rich in that sense. It's a movie that is really provocative, but not just for being provocative, but for bringing themes and issues that are powerful enough to give it a thought and to understand what he wants to address, which is, for instance, the idea of creation being an act of destruction rather than creation.
Yeah.
The birth of religion itself, where religion is theoretically invented, created to unify us, and at the end what it does is to divide us, confront us. A love relationship between an older person, a young woman, and the abuse that can generate at different levels. There are many things there that are very strong to go and see, but that's the richness of this proposal.
Yeah, as you were saying, take the rest of the day off if you can. Take a couple hours
Yes,
after you
yes.
see Mother and sit down with a loved one and talk.
Don't
it
chuck
through.
with the popcorn.
Exactly. I'm intrigued to see whether Bride of Frankenstein is still on the docket. Is that still the plan?
Yeah, there are talks. They are working on the script, and of course, I would love to work with Universal, and yes, and Frankenstein is an icon. Speaking of monsters, it's an icon. So yes, of course, there is an interest.
Do you feel like you have a different take on? And some icons have played that. De Niro obviously did a
yes,
version, etc.
fantastic.
The Branagh movie.
Branagh movie, fantastic movie.
Is your take going to be a bit different? You think?
That's what I'm trying to see. That's what I'm expecting to read as well. You know, and see it from there.
Excellent. Well, I always look forward to what you have cooking because the performances are remarkable, and you work with the finest filmmakers, and Darren is no exception. Congratulations on this.
Thank you.